Got to get it, Papa. Well, time to pick up my conscriptions. Ooh, milkshakes. All right. Now we're talking. They got them all ready. They got it all ready for me. Look at that. This is keen. Look, if you're nice, they'll let you sit over here in the corner with your sweetheart. But don't get too comfortable. They'll be fixing up your medicine and such. And then you may end up having to use one of these. Yeah, they'll fix you. We'll see what the doc's up to. Hey, Doc. I gotta have my gizzard removed. Stand in line. Ooh, that's a cool old wheelchair. And look, they got a couple of these things. And yeah, I don't want to talk about what they're for. And here's some other stuff and such. And some little snipping tools and stuff. For snipping time. And there's that's what the nurse would have wore, I guess, or maybe the doc could have put that on to protect his suit. Because a lot of them would wear their finery when they were, you know, chopping and yanking on stuff. Ooh, the doctor stuff worries me. Look, what's that pot for? All right, time to get into the manufacturing company office and see what's shaking in there. So what's shaking? This is where they kept all the maps and all that stuff, all that goodness. To make sure you were drilling where you're supposed to drill. Didn't accidentally drill into your enemy's property and you suck all the oil out. That was frowned upon back in the day. Actually, it still is. Gladys City Oil and Gas Manufacturing Company. That's a serious desk right there. You got little cubby holes up there for every which way. And look, if you get out of line, you whack you across the head with that giant wrench. That ain't playing around. And there's George Carroll. And there's a phone. Let's see if Sarah's on the line. Sarah? I forgot, I gotta crank it. There's actually a map of good old Gladys City, where he is right now, or a facsimile thereof. That's pretty cool. This, I believe, is from 1890. No. Wait, what? 1829. I don't think this map's quite that old. 1892. That makes more sense to the likes of me. And it don't take much. Hey, maybe we can come back and crack the safe later. There's the old town square. I'll be headed over there in just a second. But first I'm gonna go see what happened to this place. Well, that one's undergoing some renovations, as you can see. But I think I can go poke my nose around in here. This is the engineering office. Not trained engineers, but like oil field engineers. Oh, they got a map over there. That's a big old map. And there's a map of the Beaumont oil field. In case you're interested in that. There's some hard hats. Nope, there's a telephone that only Sarah ever picked up. Yep, this is the engineering stuff. They got all the drawing tools and drawing tables. Adjustable style. They got transits. All their surveying equipment. And a stove to keep warm. Yeah, there's a carriage works. And the undertaker place. And there's that metal building. I hadn't been in there yet. I gotta go check that out. And then maybe I can go back by and see if they can cut my hair or pull my tonsils or something. Yeah, see if Flappy's in here can fix me up some iron. I need some nails. I need about 4 million nails for this project I'm doing. You can get them by tomorrow? You as stupid as you look. Okay, alright, never mind. I was just joking. I only need 500,000 nails. And look back here. This is cool. Getting dark. Oh, there it goes. There's all belt-driven stuff in here. They get that stuff cranked up, man. You can make anything. I know, one of them grindstones like the ones I do use on my toes. Yep. You got a nice view of the Log Cabin Saloon, so you know when you lock the doors over here, you can go get drunk. This is the livery and boarding stable. Unless you're unstable, then they don't want you in here. This is where the heavy equipment sits. Some people I know what all this stuff is, because it's all tools for drilling oil. You got them little funny little three-wheel looking things back there. Those are drill bits. That's the business end of a drill stem. There's like a double one over there. See behind the giant finger? You don't just poke a hole in the ground and oil comes out. It takes a lot to do it. These are molds for cast iron parts. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh, I guess I took a wrong turn this time. This is Broussard's Mortuary section here. You got your... This is like the showroom here. It's like, well, for 50 cents we can put you in this box, nail it shut. For $1.50 you can have a handle on the side and a little fancier top for your friends to look at. And well, if you're a rich feller, you can get the whole shebang there, all polished and varnished and everything. And we'll just squeeze you in through the top and you're good to go. Adios, friendo. Here's a cool little carriage. Kind of fancy. And then here's a work wagon. That's for work. And just think, if you were standing out there getting in the way and stuff, and that big iron wheel ran over your foot, how much fun that would be. Fun. All right, here's the sheet metal work place. I need some gutters. Man, they got all the cars in here. Ooh, I don't know what that is. 1929. I don't know how to pronounce that. But it's a tank truck for hauling Earl. It's all outfitted, ready to go. Just bust that door open there and take off. This is a cool little miniature oil rig there. And at the top, that's where they make the oil squirt all over. Till they tell them to stop yakking and gabbing at it and close it off because you're losing money. I like this. It's the last time you got some gargoyle gas. I kind of like gargoyle gas. Oh, here the 415. Look, and that there is a Model A sedan, two-door sedan. Yeah. That's a nice one. And that is a gas pump. Ain't no place to stick a card in it or wave your magic card at it to make the gas come out. You actually had to work on it to get it to work, to get gas out of it. Pretty cool. Is it time to go? Yeah, get in the car. Here I'm in the middle of town and look. Whoa! Look that! There's some boats right there. It's the middle of town. It's the middle of Beaumont.
Turn left onto Blanchette Street, then turn right onto Orleans Street.
And this lady's yelling at me to turn. Look at them boats. That's some big boats. That's Cape Texas right there. That's pretty cool. In the middle of town. Well, it's a 3-day weekend, and before the weekend got started, talking to some friends, and they were saying, oh, well, you know, I don't know what you're doing, but we're going to the beach. We're going to go down to the beach and get all sunburnt and drunk, and we're going to cook crabs in the sand and eat all kinds of seafood and fresh stuff we caught in our very hands, and get all sunburnt, build sand castles on top of everybody, and just have a grand old time. What are you gonna do? And I said, well, I'm going to see the world's largest fire hydrant. The world's largest working fire hydrant. Yep. Yep. You don't see that every day. And it's guarded all the way around the block by a multitude of regular sized fire hydrants. And that behind it is the Fire Museum of Texas, and unfortunately it's too late in the day. It's on a Sunday, so they're not there, although somebody just drove up, so maybe they'll let me in. But it's the world's largest working fire hydrant, and this whole little plaza is dedicated to first responders, firemen, etc. over the years. It's really nice down here right now because it's nice and peaceful. It's quiet. There's not a bunch of hubbub going on. Look at the parking lot's empty. Not people parked all over the place. so there's not much chance of me getting run over too bad. But here's the firefighter memorial. It's pretty cool. It's got some serious stuff, and it's got some kind of silly stuff, because it's not all serious, it's not all funny. It's a mix. That's life. That's how it works. But that is definitely something you don't see every day. And it is a working fire hydrant according to everything I've heard. I don't know when they crank it up, but apparently they do crank it up sometimes. Pretty cool. A big fire hydrant. And here's yet another addition to this park. And since September 11th is coming up, this is pretty timely. September 11th is coming up not too far away. And they have a flame that stays on all the time. Well, that was quite an eventful trip to Texas, but we're going to have more adventures in other places on the next Look Dot!